All right. Good evening. Good evening. I think we are live, brothers and sisters. This is a live broadcast. Welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment Live. We're back. God's grace, we are back. We are back for broadcast number 146. Man, we're creeping up on that 150. We're at 146, brothers and sisters. This is epic. This is historical. This is for those that won't quit, can't quit, won't quit, right? We thank you for being here with us this broadcast, another live broadcast here at BWE. And all my brothers and sisters around the world who are watching this, I would like to say Ramadan Mubarak. May Allah bless us with the blessed Ramadan. Brothers and sisters, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have another exciting program for you tonight. We come excited, we come enthusiastic, we come with the spirit of giving, to come with the spirit of a servant, right? Jesus told you, if you're not a servant, you can't follow him. So we want to come in that spirit, and we want to share with you, brothers and sisters, that which we need in this particular time. We see that the environment around us here in America is changing so drastically. And you and I must have to change even more drastically so we won't be consumed and overtaken by the whirlwind that surrounds us. And we come here every week, here at Black Wealth Empowerment, to attempt to do just that. We just want to be, a gallon in your gas tank that gets you down the road. We don't have to be the full tank. We just want to be a couple of gallons that gets you further down the road, to get you closer to your God-given financial potential. Right? So we come with you, my co-host, we come with you, and we give you all we have that Allah God gives us to give and to say and to share in this hour of power. But it's a collective effort. Brothers and sisters, you have to do your part. They say that showing up is 80% of it. Well, you still got 20% to do, because see, those that know and understand and realize that is always 100%. It's always 100%. All you can do is all you can do. Just make sure you do all you can do. That's 100% of whatever you have. See, it's less than 100% when you can do more and you refuse to do more. 100% is always all that you can do. So we have to strive, brothers and sisters, to do all we can, to give 100%. If not, let it be a conscious effort, and let it be a conscious effort to whereas what we don't give, or our half giving, or our 60% of giving, is not going to be detrimental to our progression, our advancement. Right? Which means that it doesn't matter if you give you 100% or not. Those things, it's okay. But things that make a difference in your life, let us get in the habit of giving our all. And our all is always 100%. But and sisters, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited because we missed you last week. We came on a different way last week. Last week was Mother's Day, so we wanted to give us the time we needed with our mothers. We can talk in no limit of time about mother. Mother deserves all of our time, so we didn't want to impede on that last week. All of us, no matter what your religion is, what your creed is, what your color, it doesn't matter. Right? We all come here through mother, and we should spend all the time we can. There's that 100% again. Spend all the time we can at every opportunity we can to spend with mother. So we're back after not being here last week, brothers and sisters. We're excited. We're excited. We're excited. But as always, right? You can't do it by yourself. You can try, but you're very limited in your efforts. So we're not trying to do it. I'm not trying to do it all by myself, because I know to be black, to build wealth, and to be empowered, it takes a collective effort. I can't be black by myself. Mama brought me here, right? Daddy helped to get me here, right? Can't build wealth by yourself. Not wealth. You can make some money, but not build wealth. And you really can't do that. And empowerment, it's not possible by yourself. So brothers and sisters, I have my co-host here, Brothers and sisters, you know who he is. This brother has been going around the world roaring and teaching other people how to roar. And you get this free every week. People have paid hundreds and thousands of dollars to get what you get for free. See, right there puts you in a deficit, meaning puts you at a debt that you owe Black Wealth Empowerment. Not owe me, not even owe brother, but really owe yourself. You owe yourself the benefit of taking this gift that brother brings every week and unwrapping it so you can enjoy it. See, you enjoy the gift that someone gives to you. The other person enjoy looking at you enjoying the gift, but you receive the joy by you opening the gift. So this brother brings it every week, a gift. He unravels it for you, right? Because sometimes we need help, so he'll pull a ribbon and try to, start taking some of the wrappings off, but then he pushes it over to you and say, okay, I got you started. Now you do the rest. So without further ado, from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's hot as all outdoors, our brother, your brother, the courage coach, Rodney Asad Muhammad. Brother Rodney.
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. Peace, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslims and those who are participating in Ramadan this year. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. This is a time of reflection, of deep reflection, of gratitude. This is a time where you really want to just really lock in this moment to say, not that there are those less fortunate, as if we are fortunate, because I think that's an assumption we can sometimes make, that there are others less fortunate. I'm thinking about those who are less fortunate. Sometimes we can say that from a superior position. This is a time of reflection, of time to reflect, knowing that where we are now is not where we're going to be, and where we are right now is not where we were, right? And that where we are right now could change to something less than, greater than. We have no idea. We have an idea, because hard trials are necessary to establish truth, difficulty and ease. We're going to have some stuff in our lives that are going to test us, try us, see what we really made of, see what those around us are made of. And what Ramadan gives us a chance to do, it gives us a chance to really kind of experience that from a not even participatory place, in that you get a chance to reflect on all the possibilities of life right now as we abstain from a lot of things, right? And focus on very specific things that'll help edify us and build us up for the 11 months ahead of, that's coming up ahead of us, right? And so Black Wealth Empowerment tries to stay lockstep with every aspect of human life development, whatever's going on out there of good. We try to stay lockstep with that. And so keep in mind, as you engage these broadcasts, this is the hour of power. As you engage these broadcasts, be mindful that it's not just about wealth. It's not just about mindset. It's about the totality of all of it. Because without mindset, without wealth, you have nothing. You don't even have life. Without a mindset, if you're not thinking, you're dead. And if you don't have wealth, meaning resource, I'm talking about, you got apples, you got oranges, you got bananas, that's wealth. See, when Brother Daryl speaks to us tonight, I want you all to listen very closely. Listen very closely. Get your mind off of paper currency exchange and deal with wealth as just in its entirety. I'm telling you, you're going to hear some powerful things tonight. Now, here's the thing. You all came for a very specific reason. If you're watching live or you're watching a replay, you came because there's something you needed, something you wanted, something you were looking for, something that you just need. It's something I'm trying to get breakthrough in my life. I see, I got my coach hat on today. See, I got the paw up there, get your roar on. Get your roar on, because I want you to start going after. I want you to start clawing after some stuff in your life. Just pawing at everything you can. You want to get your paws on some stuff. And this is the right place to come to learn something that could quite possibly take you to that next level. Get you that one little bit of information that turns everything around. Now, it might not be one broadcast. It might be 3 broadcasts combined. It might be this one, the next one, the one after that. It might be this one, 4 down the line, and then 7 after that. That was the right combination of broadcast that you need. This is why you want to keep coming back. This is why you want to tell somebody about the broadcast. This is why you want to share this stream. Let people know that Black Wealth Empowerment is here. Now, I know you have a lot of friends, Brother Daryl. Oh, a lot of people that those of you who are watching, you have a lot of friends and associates that complain about money. They don't have none. I ain't got none. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm trying to make it. And I'm just out here scraping and scratching, just trying to get it cracking and all the stuff that people say and all that. Now, I do know, I can say this pretty sure that Brother Daryl is like myself. I don't hang out with people like that. I don't hang out with them. I don't kick it with them. I may know of them where we may have some kind of connection somewhere, but we don't spend no major time together. We don't log on the phone, none of that. But you may have some people like that in your life. These are the people you want to get on this broadcast. Now, if you gotta force them, make them, right? So I'll give you 50 cents. You get on that broadcast and stay for the whole hour, whatever you got to do to get people on this broadcast. Because what I'm finding right now, brothers and sisters, is that while people will complain, they'll moan, they'll whine about their condition, most of them will not engage something, a book, a seminar, or a Black Wealth Empowerment Hour of Power that could quite possibly transform their lives. And this don't cost you not a dime, but a little bit of time. 60 minutes of your life. Most people won't even dedicate one time a week to possibly learn something that could transform their life. It's fascinating, but hey, you got to think, if the Bible says only 144,000 would be the stars, you can best believe a heck of a lot less people than that going to want to get their finances right. So, Brother Daryl, thank you for having this broadcast. We're at 146. This is how, when you have stick-to-itiveness, when you got a brother that saw something, he moved out on it, he implemented it, and he's still been going on 146 broadcasts later. Brother, we are creeping up, I'm telling you, on some major shows. There are some major shows that have not had 146 broadcasts, major shows that we all remember. You watch it on the old school channel. You watching the show, you like, oh, that was my show. I remember that show. They didn't do 146 broadcasts. So we want to definitely make sure that you know that you're on to something powerful. This is the broadcast. Brother Daryl's going to tell you exactly what you need to do to really get engaged in this broadcast. You got to do some stuff. Once you get here, you do got to do some stuff. You can't just sit and post up on the free broadcast. No, you got to do some stuff. So I'm going to say it over, Brother Daryl, and I'll be back at you in a minute.
All right, Brother Rodney. All right. That's right, brother and sister. 146. Can you believe that? 146 broadcasts. Wow. When you look forward and keep your eyes on the prize instead of looking in your rear view mirror and looking back from which you've come and all the progress you've made, then it's easy to press forward. It's easy. No, it's not as hard. Oh, it's easier than if you look back and say, oh, man, I'm doing good. Let me relax and take off. While you got something in motion, you need to keep it in motion, brothers and sisters. Right? Keep it in motion. That's what you need to do. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of just joining us, you have tuned in to Black Wealth Empowerment Live, where we give you what you need to be black, to be wealth, and to be empowered. Now, typically we'll have a third host on, Sister Brandy. But Sister Brandy, you know what? See, let me tell you something about Sister Brandy. See, Sister Brandy ain't scared. Sister Brandy will take what she learns here at Black Wealth Empowerment, and she'll go and put it to use. She'll put it to use to the extent that where she might miss a broadcast or two. I'm not mad because that happens to me, right? Sometimes I'm out here getting it. I can't make it. That's why you need other people. That's why you can't be the Lone Ranger. Even a Lone Ranger had a sidekick. Who was his sidekick, Brother Rodney? Tonto? Who was his sidekick? Tonto. Yeah, see, taught him the Lone Ranger, but he had a sidekick. Really? So how was he the Lone Ranger? See, you got to take what you hear and analyze stuff. You got to take what you hear, and then look and see what you see with your eyes and see if they match up, brothers and sisters. That's why God gave us ears. That's why he gave us eyes. And that's why he gave us a mind, so we can be very analytical. So let's use what God has given us. So this is not where you come. This is not church. This is not mosque. This is not lecture. This is not workshop. Even workshop is good because it says work. But brothers and sisters, you are here. You have to get engaged. We invite you here so you can sharpen your axe. So you can sharpen your mind. So you can sharpen, your activity, your involvement, your engagement. We can't over-engage. See, when we don't engage, you know what that means, brothers and sisters? We're not in the habit of giving all. What's stopping you from engaging? Somebody got your hands tied? Somebody got your fingers tied so you can't hit your screen and hit your buttons? No. So what's stopping you? Because we haven't got it into the habit of giving our all the time. Right? So we have to get out of that as a people. We stuck on this just enough. Right? Just enough for whatever, to pay our bills, just enough not to have our lights cut off, just enough to have more than the next person, just enough. It's not enough. See, when your goals are small, when your thinking is small, then you think just enough. But when your thinking is big, then you know it's never enough. You know it's never enough. See, we only become gluttonous and become greedy when there's a maximum capacity and we've gone beyond that. So increase your capacity, not for your consumption, but increase your capacity to where it exceeds your consumption, because you have the mindset, the desire, the aspiration that I want to give, I want to share, I want to have enough to touch as many people as I can. Then you can never be greedy, because you're not doing it just for yourself. And that's the essence of Black Wealth Empowerment. Is understanding that you're building it not just for yourself, because all you need is a job, all you need is income to sustain you until you die. That's not wealth, right? If the plan that we're on is only one that fulfills our needs, but as soon as we die, it stops. That's not wealth at all, brothers and sisters. That's not wealth at all. That's not what we're talking about here. So you have to get engaged. You know, we're going to start in these next couple of broadcasts. We're going to shift this thing and turn a little bit, and we're going to start going after some hardcore issues that is stopping us. We're going to start dealing with the devil, if you say. What is that book Napoleon Hill wrote? How to Outwit the Devil. So we're going to change this thing. Black Wealth Empowerment Live is going to evolve. We're going to start teaching you and start dealing with this devil. The devil is an opposer of whatever good that you and I desire. That's what devil means. He's an opposer to what's good. So we got to deal with it. We got to deal with it. So we're going to start doing that, and we're going to deal with it first and foremost, because we have to get you out of this lethargic. What's the word? What's the word, brother coach? You know,
lethargic.
Lethargic. All right. Lethargic. Right? We got to get out of this phase and gaze of apathy. Apathy, where you see, if you don't do 100%, give all that you have, then there's a spirit of apathy in you. Well, I'm not gonna share. I'm just gonna share one time. Well, it's almost over. I'm gonna share again. See, when we're struggling like that to give our 100%, then we're overpowered by apathy. What does that mean? It ain't gonna make no difference. I'm not gonna make a difference. I'm not gonna share. I'm just gonna share one time. That's good enough. See, that's that enough again. That's good enough. All right. So here's what you need to do, brothers. Now that we got that out the way, now since we spoke to that devil, we rebuked him, we cursed him, You're not going to live here anymore. We're going to give all that we have. We're going to give our whole 100%. We're going to learn how to follow instructions as long as it doesn't conflict with our religion. Why won't you do it? Why won't you do it? Here's what we're talking about, brothers and sisters. You see, if you're watching us live here in our BWE platform, our BWE studios, then right above my head, you see some social media links. Those are there. We put those there so you can use them, so you can break the button trying to send a message. So let me tell you what the instructions are. And every 3 minutes, this is your price for admission. Every 3 minutes, hit that button, say something, send it out. Hit that button, say something, send it out. First one is your Facebook share. Facebook like. That's likes our page. That lets Facebook know that folks like us. Folks like Black Wealth Empowerment Live. So hit that a couple of times right now. Hit that a couple of times. Hit that a couple of times. See how quick my finger? Hit that a couple of times. You're not going to break it. I haven't yet met somebody that broke the internet. You can't break the internet because you clicking too much. You can freeze it, but you won't break it. That's only because it can't keep up with you. All right, so the button next to it is your Facebook share. Facebook share, Facebook share. You hit that, a box will open up. You might have to log in. Right? Hit remember, and you don't have to do it anymore. So hit the Facebook share, box will open up. That'll go out to your news feed. So put in hashtag BWE Hangout. Hashtag BWE Hangout. We are live. Do that right now. Everybody, by the sound of my voice, open up a separate browser. You'll be able to listen while you're typing it in. The box opens up right there on your screen. I'm sorry. The box opens up right there on your screen. Go ahead and do that right now. See, we got to get out that habit of procrastination. Get out that lethargic spirit. Oh, I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to watch. See, when you consume and don't expel more than you consume, then that's how you get fat. When you consume more calories than you burn up, that's how you get fat. That's what pigs do. They consume 10 times more than they burn up. So don't be like that, brothers and sisters. Try to burn up and give more than what you receive. Give more than what you receive. So hit that share button, Facebook share. That sends out to all your friends on your social media, on your Facebook. It goes into your news feed, and it has a link right there. Do that every 3 minutes because, see, like I told you before, they don't run commercial one time, say, oh, well, somebody saw it. They run it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Over and over again. Because they say it takes up to 4 to 5 views, 4 to 5 times you see a commercial before it really sticks to your conscious mind, subconscious mind. So that's why you have to click, 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 click. You don't achieve much trying it once or twice or even 3 times. It's going to take repetitiveness. All right. So that's Facebook share. You do the Twitter same way. Hit that up. Hashtag BWE Hangout. We are live. Send that out. Instagram was that. LinkedIn's up there. G+ up there. Pinterest up there. But sister, share this stream. Share this stream. Share this stream. If you don't share this stream 3 to 4 times over the next 15 minutes, every 3 minutes, then you're violating a major principle of building wealth. And that is to share something good with others so they can participate and it can be a bigger party. How do you think you're going to gather your dollars together unless somebody else bring their dollars and put it in the pot? And then your dollars grow together. And now everybody has more. So share this stream. Now, if you're watching us on YouTube, there's some links down below. I think there's a Twitter and G+ link there on YouTube. Okay. And if you're watching us for the first time in our private platform, you'll see a link down there that says Live Virtual Networking. That's how you get to our Facebook page, our private, elusive, exclusive Facebook page. See, some of you guys may have forgotten that this is a private platform. See, when something's private, you're not disappointed when you don't see hundreds of people there because it's private. It's private. You're looking for quality versus quantity. We're looking for quality memberships. So hit that. If you're watching this from wherever you are, you came in by invite from one of our members, hit that livevirtualnetworking.com. It takes us to our Facebook page. That's where the party is. That's what happening is all the time. It's closed, so you hit join, and we have to vet you. We have to make sure it's a match based on what your profile looks, your Facebook profile looks like. Because we're not accepting anybody and everybody. We're not doing that. So we're gonna look through to make sure that you're on the up and up. You're not coming with any craziness and foolishness. Because we're inviting you into our house, into our private, secure, sacred, sterile environment where you can feel free to network with other members. You can feel free to post things that are relevant. You can feel free to communicate without, craziness. You won't find craziness in our private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. So join. We have some members right there pending in there today. We have to vet about 12. All right. So do that if you're watching us for the first time in our private platform, or if you're hearing us or watching us on YouTube, right? You can go to livevirtualnetworking.com, livevirtualnetworking.com, and you become a full-fledged member of Black Wealth Empowerment Live. And that's where a lot of, what I'm saying? This is our private. See, this is our private. You can be a part of this and don't necessarily be in the group. So this is private, but then you have the private, elusive, exclusive. Woo! That's private to a whole nother level, brothers and sisters. See, we have been shut out, Brother Courage Coach, for so long as Black people. So long. When something like this is given to us, we really don't comprehend exactly what this is. We get it on the surface pretty good. But to understand really what you have, see, it takes time and a lot of work and effort, more than just what we can give you here on Black Wealth Empowerment. See, it's something that you have to work on yourself for thousands of hours, like the Courage Coach and I. I'm talking about in the thousands. And it's going to be hard for anybody to ever catch up with us because we're still working on those thousands and thousands of hours. We haven't stopped. We're still working on those thousands and thousands of hours. See, so you have to do that kind of work. So now things can start, crystallizing. We can start understanding it to the extent that let me get some more people here. Let me get some more people here. Let me see what my friends are really about. Because talk is cheap and it's getting cheaper and cheaper every day in America. For instance, we're happy to bring to you as you share. You should have shared again a couple more times, right? With those links with your friends. Be careful, brothers, and be ready because we're going to start doing some things way out of the box here in Black Wealth Empowerment as far as the membership and your involvement. We're going to start going and tapping folks on the shoulder and saying, when the last time you've been on the broadcast? Never. If they say never, instant delete. Oh, it's been about 6 months. Instant delete. Oh, it's been about a year. Here's a link. You need to register if you want to stay in the group. We're going to trim the fat. We're going to trim the fat, brothers and sisters, because we only want to reward those that want to be rewarded. This is not one of those. This is not one of those groups. I'm sorry. It's not one of those groups, Coach. It's not one of those groups. Right? We don't mind you coming here, getting involved, getting engaged like many of others have, and grown and moved on. Who doesn't want that? What parent is not proud to see their child grow up under their guidance and their instruction and direction and listen now. They listen what their parents are saying and they take that and they stand up on their own 2 feet and they move forward. Right? While the parent grooms the next and grooms the next and grooms the next. That's what we've done. That's what we're doing here. The question is, who's next? Tonight's topic, we're going to get in for the inspirational part. Brother says we asked a question or we made a statement. We're going to tell you what you need for your financial wealth. What do you need for financial wealth? What do you need? You need to know What do you need to make a pound cake? You need to know. What do you need to make lasagna? I think you need to know. What do you need to make Parmesan, chicken Parmesan or whatever? I think you need to know before you get started. And you definitely need to know once you get started. A lot of us have started in our minds. We've said we've started our pursuit for riches, our pursuit for wealth, our pursuit for financial wealth, our pursuit for prosperity. But do you have what you need? Yeah, I got what I need. Are you sure? Then why are you here? I don't know too many people who courage coach get out to second grade, get all the way to high school, and then say, I'm gonna go back to second grade and kick it there for about a week or two. See, it's the titles of things that get your attention. It's titles and words and phrases that get your attention to where you say, that's interesting. I think I want to find out more about that. But find out more about it to do what with it? To do what with it, brothers and sisters? So share this stream again every 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes, share the stream, hit the link. If you're a member already, go to our private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Put your information in there. Right? Then because you went to the party 3 weeks ago, right? And introduced yourself to a couple of people. You go this week, there's some different people there. There's some new people there. Some new people in our group. So go to our private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Put your name, what city you're from, what business you're in, even what profession you're in. If you're part of a sorority, fraternity, the Masons, the Eastern Stars, whatever you're a part of that you've invested your time, energy, and money in. If it's something of good and benefit, then let us know what it is. Put your website in there. Just remember, closed mouth don't get fed. Tonight's topic, what you need for financial wealth. We started out with the inspirational part of Black wealth empowerment. The inspirational part, because you and I first need to be inspired, and then everything else follows. We got this thing backward. So let us leave with the Courage Coach with the inspirational part of tonight's message, what you need for financial wealth. Courage Coach, take it away.
Yes, sir, Brother. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us once again. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your Courage Coach. Now, today's topic is what you need for financial wealth. What you need for financial wealth. Well, let me just go right to the heart of it. We don't like dilly-dally. We don't have that kind of time to be, over pontific. We really want to get to the veggies and nice fruity drinks, the matter. Most of us come to life. We come in need. When we're born, we are born with needs, right? That means we require something, right? That is essential. That's very important. We have. Now, as you grow and develop, we develop these wants. We get told what we want. We get shown on TV things that we ultimately are programmed to want, right? However, at the base, when we were born, we all came with certain needs. Something that's required. Something that's very essential and very important. The trouble happens, Brother Daryl, and everybody that's watching, the trouble happens is when we continue to go through life or bring to life our need. Some of y'all like right now, I'm not quite clear where you're going with this. Watch what I'm saying. When you're a baby, when we were babies, we had our needs, right? Our needs. And there was a requirement that we had. We required someone else to service our needs. We're hungry. We have mommy, daddy, grandma, grandpa, somebody, auntie, them to to feed us, to buy the food, make the food, smash the food, put the food in the bowl, give it to us in a spoon or a bottle or something. Or, if you just at the beginning you breastfed, mama had to service the need at her breast. Couldn't do it yourself. You can say, hey, you know what, I'm hungry. Let me just go on over there and, get my needs satisfied. No, that's not what was happening. And then if we soiled ourselves, we had a need. So we would cry out, oh, somebody, we crying, In translation, somebody, my diaper need to be changed. I have needs here. I have needs. I require something that's very important. Somebody will have to come, change our diaper up. Boom, we back, we smiling, we gurgling, everything's good. All right? We may hurt ourselves, so somebody come and patch us up, the needs. And then we needed information and education. So somebody had to give us some ABCs and counting and numbers and stuff and teach us language and how to speak. And they may have sent us off to school, right? And things like that. And we start learning things and our need for information, education, or knowledge and needs. But here's the problem. As we start to grow and develop, other people fulfilling our needs should have actually started to change. That where you didn't necessarily need somebody to fulfill your essential and very important requirements, because at a certain point in our development, brothers and sisters, we have to get out of need and get into seed. Okay, wait. I'm gonna say it again. We have to get out of need and get into seed. Once we've put away childish things, asking other people to do for us what we can do for ourselves, we're capable of doing for ourselves. You don't need your mom and daddy to still carry you, brother Daryl. Mama, he ain't saying, "Mama, carry me, pick me up." No, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. My mama ain't gonna pick me up. Oh, I'm gonna carry you. I'll pick you up. I'll push you around in the stroller. That's not gonna happen. Now we do have a need to get from point A to point B, get over here, get over there. But no longer can somebody else service that need. It's my responsibility to service the need. So here's the thing. At some point, when we put away childish things, we become like, say, Adam in the garden. And if you want to get into the story, we don't have to get deeper. Adam in the garden, where you're commanded to dress and keep the garden, right? Till the land, subdue it, right? You got some work to do. But the crazy thing about the earth and the universe itself don't care anything about our needs. The earth does not care about our needs. You know what the earth cares about? It cares about your seed. Okay, let's talk to the men real quick. Let's talk to the brothers. Okay, all right, brothers. Now, ladies, don't y'all can hear this, but don't listen to it. Right, brothers. Now you see, like you say, oh man, she's beautiful. She's highly intelligent. Wow, this woman would make me a great wife, a great mother to children, just a great helper to my vision and dreams and aspirations in life. This is the person. And you come up to her and say, I need this and I need that, and I need a woman who do this, and I need this and I need that, and I need all this, and I need somebody to cook, I need somebody who know how to sew, I need somebody who know how to keep my house and the house for my babies, I need somebody to do this. And if you inundate that woman with all your needs, not only should she run, she probably halfway clear on the other side of the planet by then. By the time you finish, she should be way far away. Because she don't care on the top end about your need. See, the Quran puts it like this. Send some good from before yourself. You can go to your wife as your tilth anytime you want to. However, it says, here's a prerequisite. Send some good from before yourself. You got to put a seed down first. Brothers and sisters, if we want financial wealth, good health, great relationships, don't come to a situation and circumstance with your need in your hand. You got to have a seed. You got to have something that you want to put down, put some skin in the game, have some blood in it, right? You got to put some work in. You got to say, yes, if the Bible story being what it is, we say it was absolutely 100% true. God made all this stuff put all this thing, okay, and just kick it and eat. Just kick it and eat. You good. No, you got to still. There was, first after he did everything, say, there's nobody to till the ground. Oh, snap. Wait, he God. He made it all. Couldn't he have made it self-tilling, like self-tilling ground? That'd have been kind of hot. But then what was the dude gonna do? Nothing. He could just be like, oh, look, I'm dope. Look, man, look what I did. This is nice. I'm cool. Now I'm good. No. He said, I need somebody to till the ground. Then he said he made a man. Then he said, now your job is to dress and keep it. Keep it looking nice. Till it, work with it. Keep it happening. Keep it, be fruitful, multiply it. Add, get spread it out. Get some seed over here, get some seed over there. I don't just want it right here in this little pocket. You got to just spread that thing out a little bit. Yeah. But if you come to the earth, you come to a person, you come to a circumstance, situation, a business idea with your needs in your hand. I need money. I need this. I need a big TV. I need a car. I need this. Well, the earth and the world and people in business don't care nothing about what you need. They do care about your seed. What do you have to plant or put into this environment, this circumstance, or a situation that can grow, sprout, and develop? What is a seed? A seed is a flowering part of reproduction, right? Capable of developing, this is a dictionary, developing into another such plant. You got to have something that you can put in that can grow, develop, be fruitful, and multiply. But if you come in with just the idea to take, what can I get? What can I have? What are you going to give me? You'll never be wealthy. And you'll never have a good team of people around you. Most people won't want to be bothered with you because we become takers at that point, brothers and sisters. Takers. And one thing that this universe will absolutely remove out of the equation is something that does not feed into the ecosystem. Parasite. You take and you give nothing back. We can't be that way, brothers and sisters. So what do we need for financial wealth? We need a seed. And that seed is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, your capabilities, your skills, gifts, talents, and abilities, and a heart condition that says, you know what? I want to help some other people. I want to serve some people. I want to add and contribute to the greater good of society and the world. If you come with that, a seed like that, you ain't got to worry about financial wealth, because if you sow those kind of seeds, it's a promise in the holy books that Allah God will bless you some 10, some 100-fold, pressed down, shaken together, but your cup will be running over. I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. Remember, no matter what else you do in life, you must always remember to cultivate the courage to roar. But if you planted a seed, you got something to cultivate. Hello, somebody. Peace.
Oh boy, that was good. That was good, brother. See, that's what I'm saying. How you just imagine if no one invited you to Black Wealth Empowerment. You would have missed that message, brothers and sisters. You would have missed that message. What you need is a seed. And he told you he gave you about 6, 7 things that is your seed. And guess what? None of them were money. That's the first thing we say. I don't have no money. Those things that he gave you right there at the last 20 seconds. Those 10 things or whatever they were. Go back and listen to it again. They weren't money. And all of us already have them. But what's the problem? We don't recognize it. And when we recognize it, we don't see the value. We don't see what the tenfold that's in the seed. So we don't plant it and we don't get a harvest. But so that's why we lead with the inspirational part. You should be feeling so excited. You should be sharing right now out of apologizing, out of an apologetic spirit that you didn't share more and your friends haven't gotten here yet to hear this message. That was an inspirational part. I listened to it because I know. See, you have to be inspired. See, inspiration is like the oxygen in your lungs. The more you expand your lungs, the more you exert yourself with energy, the more oxygen you need. Hello, somebody. The more inspiration of air you need. See, we want to get to these higher levels, brothers and sisters, but we don't really understand that we have to be more inspired. Our breath has to be expanded. How you do that? You do that by inhaling, exhaling more, inhaling, exhaling more, inhaling, exhaling more. That was the power of the message that you just heard from Brother Rodney Asad. You need to listen to it over and over and over again. Scientists say that the most that you'll retain, hearing it one time is about 20%. The most. And 20% is never enough to do anything with. So we leave with our inspirational, then we come with our motivation, meaning now we need to know how to put this car in motion. Okay? How to put it in motion. I've been inspired and excited to go get my car keys and go get in the car, and I'm sitting in the car, but I haven't gone anywhere. Now what do I do to put this in motion? What do I do to turn the key and get it out of park and put it in drive and stir the car and use the brakes and use the gas and use the signal lights? Brothers and sisters, what you and I need for financial wealth is all those things that the Courage Coach mentioned. See, that sets you up. See, now they say in golf, now you're teed up to go after some financial wealth. See, many times we go after financial wealth, brothers and sisters, without the right preparation. Without the right preparation. We just want to know, what are the tips? What's the investment? What I need to do? What I need to do to get my credit score? Well, first of all, you need to be inspired. You need to be inspired with, why do you want your credit score up? You should have your highest credit score, but why? Why do you want financial wealth? Why? What's the purpose? What is required? Here's what you need. Here's what we all need for financial wealth. We need, as the coach said, the right mindset. We need the right mindset. With the right mindset, then we'll know what's the right tool set we need. Then once we get the right tools, now we need the right skill set, meaning how to use the tools. See, brothers and sisters, we give you here at Black Wealth Empowerment, we give you what you need to change the cause that produces the symptoms. We don't give you what you need to address the symptoms. That's what everybody else gets. That's what is not working for 99.9% of people. Getting what you need for the symptoms. We give you what you need, what we need to deal with the root cause of what we see that is not meeting our God-given financial potential. So what do you need for financial wealth? You need mindset. You need your tool set. You need your skill set. You need determination, brothers and sisters. You need the right information. You need information that's going to get you where you want to go. So you and I need to determine, what does financial wealth mean to me? What does it look like to me? How much would that be? How much does it cost to have that picture that I see? Retirement, retire early. What does that require financially? What does your retirement plan have to look like? How much would it have to produce each year? And how much would it have to grow each year? See that fixed income? See, when you get fixed income and it doesn't grow with the cost of the economy, with the cost of living, brothers and sisters, then that means you trying to die. You trying to die before your money run out, because your money will run out if the cost of living increase, but your income is fixed. Hello, somebody. See, these are the things that you need. What we need is, we need a thorough understanding. For whatever level we want to get to, because there's understanding at different levels of life. So if you just want to live a modest middle class life for the rest of your life, oh, that's fine. God gives you free will. And we would look crazy. I would look crazy if I didn't do what God, the all-wise, does and give to all of us. And that's free will to shape our life any kind of way we want it. But I'm talking about those that want black wealth empowerment. So whatever your level of financial wealth is, brothers and sisters, make it clear and figure out how to get to that level, how to establish that level, how to grow and maintain it. So as things in your environment grows, that will remain the same. It won't be threatened. You won't be worrying about who's the president from term to term. You won't be worrying so much about who's the mayor. You won't be worrying about if Social Security gonna take a cut, because you've secured your own social lifestyle. See, what you need, what we all need for our financial wealth, we need to take control of it. Not partially, full control of what our financial wealth is going to be, is going to look like, and who is going to determine that. See, once we deal with what we need, then we'll know what we need to go get. See, Coach said something very powerful, man. And see, when you deal with universal laws and principles, brothers and sisters, it's like a silver lining. It covers all areas of life. It's not true when it comes to social relationships, but not true when it comes to money. Then it's not a universal principle. It's not a universal principle. He said you have to have a seed. You know what that means financially? That means you have to have something of value to bring to the marketplace. See, once you frame your mind and you're really a student, and see, every discipline has its own language. So money has its language. So when you can hear something said in one language, Coach said it in a spiritual way, in an inspirational way. He said in that language. But when you can take that and translate into another language, then you know, right, that you understand, you know that you're clear. So he said it's a seed. What you need is a seed. That means you have to have something of value to bring to the marketplace, brothers and sisters. Something. It's not always money. See, money is one thing, but he listed at least 6, 7 other things that's not money that are seeds that we can bring to the marketplace. See, you have to have something to exchange of value. You have to have something that you exchange that somebody else wants that you have, that they have that you want. See, that's what you need. You need to understand you have to have something of value. We always think it's money, but it's not money. Most of us have jobs, had jobs. When you went to your job interview, you didn't go offering them money. You went there offering them a skill set to get money. So now all of a sudden we think everything just, reduces to money. No, bro. See, that's what we got to understand. We need to have a clear understanding of money, the purpose of money, the power of money. What is money intended for? The Bible says, I think it was Solomon said, money cureth all things. So if it's not a thing, then money can't serve in that capacity. See? So we don't want to reduce everything to a thing, to where you always need money. We want to expand our thinking, expand our comprehension, expand our understanding to where it's just not things. I have a good mindset. I have sound mind. I have good work ethic. I have a positive mental attitude. I have. So list all the things that you have that's not money. That's where your wealth is going to come from. That's where your financial wealth is going to come from. Recognizing you have something of value, you just need to exchange it in the marketplace for money. And then once you get that money, you need to exchange that money for something else. Stagnant money has no power. Stagnant money is useless. You got to keep money moving, brothers and sisters. You got to keep it circulating. That's why with $1.3 trillion that go through our fingers in the black community, we're poor as third world countries. Because we don't understand that we got to keep it moving, and then keep it moving in what direction? Oh yeah, we keep it moving, but it's always moving away from us. See, so we need to understand these things. So we won't be rich. They say, what is it? What is a man that is constantly eat, but is still hungry? The Quran said, what is it that a man that will bathe 5 times a day, but still is not clean? That's how we are, brothers and sisters. We got $1.3 trillion and we still poor, and we're asking for more. That's not the problem. That's not what we need. See, we have to know what we need. And if we don't know what we need, we have to rely on others like those of us here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live who know what we need, what you need, what I need. And then they can tell us what we need. And then we can go out and take that need, which is really a seed, and build ourselves up. See, Coach will tell you, you got to build yourself up first before you build up your bank account. See, we're trying to build our bank account up without building ourselves up. So if we are fortunate enough to get a little inch on our bank account, get that to rise up a little bit, our lack of development, along with that rising of our bank account, will cause us to do wrong things with, do things that are not what we should do. It is not pleasing to God. That's not helping other people. That's not sowing in other people's lives. See, they go, that's sowing. You sow a seed, right? That's not sowing in other people's lives. As much as some of us despise rich people, which we shouldn't, because you'll never be, you can't even approach wealth, despising wealthy people. See, some of us talk about wealthy people and despise their wealth. But they give more, not just in dollar amount, because they have more dollars to give, but percentage-wise more of their income than you and I. Let me tell you how. That's why we have to learn the universal principles and laws, brothers and sisters. Why? Because God is true to his laws and principles. He doesn't care who you are. He doesn't care your religion. He doesn't care your race. He doesn't care your politics. He doesn't care your level of righteousness. If you follow his principles, he's obligated, because he set those principles and laws in motion thousands and millions of years ago. If you follow those, if you and I follow those, follow as many as required for us to reach the levels that we desire, we will be successful. We will achieve those things. He's so true to his word that even if an unrighteous person follows, he'll be successful. But the most unrighteous person will be successful is in the short term. A righteous person that follows those same universal laws and principles will be successful for an extended period of time. That's what you and I need to know for financial wealth. That's what you and I need to know. And once we know it, once we have the knowingness, the knowledge of it, now we need to show the world that we know it, not by our words, but by our results. See, many times, brothers and sisters, that's why we have to understand how the universe works. It's about results. In a material world that we live in, where things are tangible, you can see them, taste them, feel them, smell them, and see them. That's your material reality. That's the material world. So that's the language at that level of reality at that dimension. The language at that dimension is results. It's material. It's something tangible, something that the senses can pick up. If that's the language, then that's the language we have to speak. So once you clean yourself up and build yourself up through inspiration, then you won't have these things to floss and fleek and want to put yourself on the pedestal. You'll have these things because you know you're worthy of them, number one. Number two, you'll get those things to attract people. So then you can share what you have with those that you attract that are worthy. And then you can touch them. And they can be blessed. They can be uplifted financially. And then they can go out and do the same. Why? Because that was your intention. That's why you needed financial wealth. So you can affect other people. And your intention is to tell them that I've done it for you. I helped you. Now you have to go out and help someone else. That's why we are here, brothers and sisters, for 146 broadcasts. That's why I'm here. That's why Brother Rodney's here. See, we understand. So you're looking at something that we're trying to help you to see what you're looking at. You see it, but you need to see what you're looking at. Because we understand this principle. We understand these principles. So we're not doing this out of vanity. We're doing this because we understand what we need to do with this, what I call unique blessings that God has given us. We know what to do with them. We know what the righteous thing to do with them. We know what would please our Father. We know that he gave it to us not to hoard, not to say, look, I'm Rodney Asad Muhammad, man, I travel the world. I speak to people by the thousands listen to me. That's not why he's doing it here. That's why he's not, letting other things crowd his schedule to whereas now, Black Wealth Empowerment falls down the priority ladder to whereas now is non-existent. You're not paying this here. You're not paying me. I get paid for what I do and what I share with you. He gets paid for what he shares with you as well. But no, we understand. So we're willingly, joyfully, consistently committed to giving back and touching you all and telling you. That's why we share you. That's why we say you got to share, and we're going to go through the membership. And we're going to start weeding out those that don't respect this platform, don't respect the message enough to share it. Because that's not the kind of seed we're planting. We're trying to plant. So brothers and sisters, share this stream one more time. You can share it after the broadcast. Share this stream. Because we understand, right? Brother Rodney and I and Sister Brandy, we know we've been on this journey long, especially Brother Rodney and I personally been on this journey, knowingly on this journey, watching each other, encouraging each other, and being a brother to each other for at least 25 years. Didn't meet the brother until 2 years ago. That's not required. Didn't meet him until 2 years ago. What's required is the connection. What's required is being of one mind and one spirit, meaning going in the one same direction. That's what's required. See, when you understand that, then you'll constantly reach out to people. You'll be constantly reaching out to people. You'll be constantly reaching out to people because those type of connections are far and few in between. If you connecting with everybody you meet, either you master that science and you need to come on here and share with us, or you don't know what the heck you're doing, and you're connecting with some wrong people. I just love everybody. That's why you can't love everybody. How you love everybody? Brothers and sisters, what you need for your financial wealth, you just heard it tonight. You heard it tonight. If you've been with us watching this broadcast, it's because something was said that you needed right now, this very second. You watch this broadcast again, you share with your friends. And remember, give all you got. All you can do is all you can do. Just make sure you do all you can do. All right, let's turn over to Brother Rodney for some closing remarks. Brother said we'll let you go because the sun is setting. It'll be time to break fast for those of us who practicing Ramadan. Brother Rodney, let's close this out.
I said we just go 5 more days without food or water. Just go all in. No, not quite. Don't go that hard to paint, brothers and sisters. Thank you all for watching us. Thank you for allowing us into your ears, which ultimately allows us into your hearts. And you don't have to do this. We know it. You don't have to watch us. You don't have to listen to anything we have to say. And it's really about how valuable you find what we have to say, or the credibility you think we might have with you. We're not doing this for any monetary gain. We get nothing from it in terms of finances for doing this broadcast. Actually, there's an expense that came with having this platform and having it all go like it goes. Um, um, but we know that we do get something back, because if each and every person that watches this broadcast, or enough people that get on it, change their lives, improve their mindset, get their financial thermostat up, see that there's another way to approach our family lives, businesses, and relationships, and all these things, then we produce a better environment just overall. We hear the saying, each one teach one. We've heard that. I know you've heard that. Each one teach one, each one teach one. Well, let's take it out of the cliche and know that if you can impact somebody's life in the affirmative, in the empowerment, in the positive, if you will, then you may never see that person again. You may never, ever, ever see that person again. That's not the point. Just know that putting something into that person's mind, a seed in their heart of something good, something progressive, another way of looking at life, that grows to somebody else and goes to somebody else. That's how we be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it. Sow good seeds into people's lives. But the only way you're going to be able to sow a good, organic, heirloom seed, only way, is you got to get one. You got to be one. You got to become one. And that's the only way to come, by getting something in here, brothers and sisters. So thank you for joining us. We hope to see you in a couple of weeks. We definitely, absolutely want you to lock in and be ready to hear from Brother Minister Farrakhan next Sunday, live from Mas Mariam, inshallah. Not because, we're going to hear from the minister, we're going to hear from the minister. What I want you to listen for, I know what I'm going to listen for. I want to listen for some instructional words just for me. Now, he going to have a word from Donald Trump. He probably going to have a word from Kanye. He going to have a word from a lot of people. But when I listen to the minister, I'm listening for his instructional words for me and my family specifically. Now, the whole lecture ain't for me. The whole lecture ain't for me. The parts and bits, I like what he said that about Kanye. But that's Kanye's part. What my job is to find some value in somebody else's part, but to listen intently for the part that's just for me. So, brothers and sisters, lock in next Sunday. There's going to be a part just for you. I promise you that, because he's going to be speaking the language of the birds, baby. Everybody going to have a part. All right, Rodney Assad Muhammad, peace. See you in about 2 weeks, inshallah.
All right, thank you, Brother Rodney. That's right. We won't be here next week because we don't broadcast after the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan speaks. What do we have to say after the man of God, right, has spoken? We spend that time reflecting. We spend that time meditating on his word. So we won't be here next week, brothers and sisters. We'll be here, God willing, the following week. But between now and then, share this stream, right? You got to first be a blessing in order to get a blessing. So if your blessings are trickling in, it's probably because your blessings are trickling out. Right? You want a flood of blessings to come in, then you send a flood of blessings out. And send the flood of blessings out until your flood of blessings to come in. Don't try to play God. Don't, have a flood go for about 2 minutes and say, okay, now turn it off. And where my flood coming from? My flood ain't coming yet. My flood ain't came. I knew this wouldn't work. See, oh ye of little faith. Thank you for being here, brothers and sisters. Share the stream. We appreciate your time, and we try to give you all that we got that has been given to us, so your time with us can be well worth it. As always, God willing, until next time, we'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves your very best. Take care. God bless.